We were going on holiday to America. We were having a couple of days in LA, and then we were driving up to San Francisco, and then we were going to go to Yosemite.
Our plan was to drive all the way to Yosemite, and we were going to stay there the night and prepare for our hike the next day.
We were going nice and slow up the mountain.
And a car's come the other way, flying out of control.
And then just hit us straight on.
Both of us were screaming, and there's just airbags in your face, broken glass everywhere.
That's when all the pain suddenly hit me.
The fact that she was complaining about a sore back made me really worried. They were able to pull Kate out of the car on a stretcher on a spinal board, and they airlifted her to the closest trauma centre.
My L4 vertebrae had actually burst, so it had little parts of bone spread out. It was actually rubbing very close to my spinal nerve.
I was just trying to hold myself together. I didn't want to panic Kate at all. Kate was in her second surgery, and I thought, I suppose I better call the insurance, and I gave Covermore a call.
Hello Jacob, my name's Victoria. I'm one of the registered nurses.
We were involved in a head-on collision. We're currently in hospital.
I'm going to try and get hold of one of the nurses or doctors just so I can get an updated report when she's out of surgery.
It was good to have someone on the other end of the line who was compassionate towards the situation. Such a relief to hear an Australian accent on the other end of the line.
Sorry, this must be just unbelievably difficult for you at the moment.
She was in ICU for I think about 5 days in total before they moved her onto the general ward. They then decided that she could go to rehab.
My main priority was, can I walk again? I didn't really anticipate how hard it would be.
When she was starting to walk again, I was just so happy.
So they've taken the neck brace back off again.
Great, that's good news.
Yeah.
The hospital and Covermore just worked so well together that it was a lot less stress, and we could just focus on each day getting better. The nurse that I spoke to, she didn't even mention how much everything was going to cost. She didn't mention the price. She just said to me, "How are you?"
We're just wanting to touch base with you directly to see how you're getting on so we can start putting some more plans together for your return.
It made it feel like I wasn't talking to an insurance company. I was just talking to somebody who was there looking out for me. Just saying, it's okay, we're going to get you through this.
We're here for all of you to support you however we can.
I was in the US for a month after the accident.
Kate was given the all clear to fly home, so we let Covermore know.
So we've got some availability through from a couple of our providers to bring her home.
They got it sorted within less than 24 hours, and they said, yep, you're on the flight tomorrow.
They understood the injury that I had and that I wouldn't be able to sit for such a long duration up straight. So they instantly were like, well, you're going to go business internationally the whole way. I think the point where I realised I was home was actually a couple of days later, and I had my family with me, Jacob was there, and that's when I started to be like, I'm home. The total that Covermore paid for from the claim was over $900,000.
Kate's parents' flights were covered, told me the helicopter was covered. They said all my medical bills were covered, all Kate's medical bills would be covered, so we didn't need to worry about that at all.
Covermore were just like, yep, done. You need it, we've got it.
They really made you feel like they wanted the best for Kate, just like we did. So it was just great to have them on our side.
I don't think I would have been able to do it without them. I am a traveller. I love it. Nothing is ever going to stop me from doing that, and I know Jacob loves it.
I think if we didn't go travelling, we wouldn't be ourselves.
No matter where we go, it's always going to be a next place to go. Always going to keep travelling.